Pisces, you can either be hurting yourself. I don't know if you're getting your finger pricked, like taking blood or getting blood drawn, or maybe there's a paper cut. It's something like, ouch. Maybe it's a hangnail. What's going on with Pisces the next 48 hours? Okay, so it seems like you're going to be balancing your work and home life balance very well. There may be somebody around you that you feel like is practical. Maybe they're working right now. They could be organizing and or organized as a person. Maybe you want to go towards them with some type of creative offer or opportunity. They may start to hold back, or they may say no because they feel like they need to save money, or they need to hold back when it comes to some type of change. But this may be something that you're trying to offer someone, and you feel like this is like, oh, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. So if they kind of reject me, you may feel some type of way about it, but you may still continue to do it anyway. Outcome if they take this offer. It may bring some type of balance when it comes to them making some type of choice and or a relationship. But it may end up in them being toxic and or fixated on some type of burden or a responsibility. So it actually may be best if they say no. They may be transparent because they may feel like a relationship that they have or that's around is toxic. And they're feeling the weight of being around this person somehow, some way. They're trying to make a decision because they feel like reconciling is gonna hold them back or have them waiting for a whole new perspective. So you may be going towards somebody and either offering them some type of creative opportunity, a new relationship, or something that's new, and they're gonna tell you no. They are. All right. If you are the Pisces that's giving the offer, you could be, or if you are a Pisces that's giving the offer, you can be giving it to an Aries, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Leo, a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Libra, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or Capricorn. Or that's who's giving it to you. All right, the next 48 hours for Pisces. So there's going to be some type of improvement in your circumstances. There's going to be a new door that's opening, and or you have an idea to improve a situation. There could be somebody around that's trying to control the narrative and or trying to do something to where they set a standard or they set a proceeding. I don't know, something about court could be important. But it seems like there's some type of disgrace, some type of adversity, or something that's going to improve after you make a decision, after you use some type of wisdom. There could be a relationship here. Maybe a relationship is getting better between an air sign couple. Maybe they both have some type of position of authority. It's like one person's a doctor, one person's a police officer, one person's a content creator, the other person's a something. Like they both have something to them. And initially somebody was trying to improve themselves through some type of critical thinking. It's like, okay, well, we can just rebuild, or we can have this some type of crisis happen or whatever. And whatever sudden change is, you can still set the standard and or have some type of sound decision. The man was supposed to continue to work, and so that way they both had some type of rewards. And the Pisces, or this could be you Pisces, or the woman was satisfied with doing this because they felt like they could indulge and make plans and kind of do things, you know, where they don't have to be attached to a situation. Somebody thought that they can change and or evolve. They got some type of master, they got some type of reward, and then now they're planning to attach themselves because they feel like they need to go through some type of transition. So somebody's integrity may be destructed soon. Okay, who is this for y'all? And this could be why you're trying to master something and you're making plans to do something for yourself. Whose integrity? Pisces, this could be you, or this could be another one. Someone with the initial G. This could be a Virgo that you already know is no good, and Aries that you know is no good. It may not be the Capricorn. Maybe somebody's thinking it's going to be and it's not. But as the Capricorn is out here, a karmic Pisces is no good, and or a new Gemini. The initial G. You also could be getting some type of improvement to the way that you speak or the way that you communicate. The way that you're sharp with your ideas and or your boundaries. There could be somebody around you that feels like they have some type of power over you, that feels like they can make something crumble at any point in time. You're going to be able to celebrate yourself, or you're going to be glad that you spoke up, or that you had already planned ahead, or you made some type of decision, because now they're unprepared for a situation. Especially if this is an air sign masculine. It could be a feminine. They're unprepared to get something to work, and they're going to need you to attach and or do something for them. And then they're going to start to see like, okay, well, you do have a lot of value, or I do want to make sure that I'm supporting you. And then somebody's going to come back and tell you like, okay, well, yes, I was reckless with my anger, or I was reckless when it comes to, you know, saying that you were ungrounded the whole time you were trying to secure some type of issue. But you still may feel like somebody's being deceitful and or manipulative because there's somebody else around. I don't know, Pisces. Take it only if it resonates. All right, confirmations. You're going to embrace some type of uncertainty in the next 48 hours. You could be going independent again, or you're going to be presenting an offer and doing something independent. You could be exactly right, but you're not sure or how, or maybe something's going to have you questioning yourself. Somebody's coming towards you soon, or you're going towards someone soon. Someone could be on a strict schedule, or you need to put yourself on one. You can be as big as you desire, okay? It's not about you, it's about them. Hold tight when it comes to a situation. Something will be working for you, okay? But there could be some hard work where you need to work hard before something works for you. They don't even know why, okay? You were always going to be okay, you just didn't know it. He has someone pregnant, but he's sleeping around. Ooh, who is this, Pisces? Who's sleeping around but got somebody pregnant? This could be someone with the initial D, first, middle, or last. This could be an Aquarius, the initial S. This could be a Scorpio that you already know is no good, a Cancer, or let's say Capricorn. A Capricorn that you know is no good, maybe even a Cancer. The initial D is in David. The initial K and or a Virgo that you know is no good. They sleeping around, maybe even an Aries. Scorpio, I'm hearing that don't even sound right. So you could be talking to somebody in the next 48 hours and they're like, yeah, you missed the mark completely on that one. All right, what's going on with y'all the next 48 hours for Scorpio? Okay, so you could be making a hard choice and or decision. You may feel like somebody may need to make a choice for themselves. They're planning on something to be a slap in the wrist or just something to be simple, but something may not be good news. There's a project, a task, a duty, or something that needs to be getting done that's not getting done. You also could be making a choice in the next 48 hours because you feel like there's somebody around. This could be someone that's younger than you. This could be a fire sign. And you feel like you already know what's going on with this person, but somehow you're still trying to hold it together. You also could be planning on sleeping with somebody. You have a decision, or somebody around you has a decision to sleep with someone else. So maybe somebody's planning on sleeping with someone because they feel like, okay, well, this person's just around me anyway, or this person helped me do something or helped me celebrate. So sure, I have some type of clarity that I can be balanced with this person's bad news, but I can, do something for myself. And then maybe you send them a message about this earth sign masculine and who they're committed to, or if they was committed to you. Maybe you feel like, okay, well, now that I have some type of stability, or now that I'm celebrating and hit some type of milestone, you have some type of clarification and or clarity about a relationship that they were in and how they were trying to either build a foundation and or cause some type of investments to be a shit show for someone, for it to be a challenge. So you're going towards someone and you feel like they're going to be defensive, or you feel like they're going to be ready to defend themselves, and they're not. It seems like they have some type of strength in a choice that they made. And they're going to realize, like, okay, cool. Well, I already knew that somebody was bad news and they were in their head, but they're going to see how much. And they're going to be able to adapt to a new start. like you're about to go drop some type of tea to somebody. Maybe you're not even the person that they're expecting it to come from. All right. What else is going on for Scorpio? So, next 48 hours, it feels like you're going to have to be accountable for a situation. Or again, the transparency is here. And so because you want to be accountable, you want to go and support someone. Maybe you've been watching them and or side-eyeing someone else who's been watching them. There also could be some type of lawsuit that's won or something that goes in your favor. And you feel like, okay, well, great. This is the perfect time because now I can go shop, or now that I can go complete something, or now I can go get something done. You may have to make a payment online, or there's something that you may have to do online. But it's like, okay, great. You know, I can get this at a $0 balance. I don't have to worry about something getting shut off. I don't have to worry about there's something that comes through for you. You may be deciding to support someone online, or there's a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Virgo that's supporting someone, and how they have some type of sense of belonging and or achievement. And maybe you're spying on this person because they were giving you, or they were using you as a resource, or they were communicating to you about a certain situation. And they were telling you that they were disappointed because the person that they're celebrating was toxic and or had them obsessed with some type of confusion and or illusion about something. And you're like, oh, wait, I thought you were confused, or you said that this person was fixated on the situation and confused, and the whole time you want to give them love. So you may get some type of clarity, and this may spark the conversation. Somebody may be transparent about how they want to make somebody a part of their world, but they could have known a Libra, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, heavy on a Leo, a Pisces, a Capricorn, a Pisces, an air sign. And they were supporting this person and feeling like, okay, well, yeah, I can be any and everything that you need as long as you focus on me and you give me the confidence and we can overcome some type of obstacle. But now you're sitting back and watching like this person not even emotionally attached to that person because they're fixated on some type of illusion and or some type of anxiety that they can make something work with someone else. Or they're fixated on how someone else is working through some type of issue, some type of exhaustion. And so now it's like, okay, well, this person really is the real deal. I want to be with them. I don't know, Scorpio. Take it how it resonates. All right. What's going on for y'all next 48 hours? You could be going out of a situation. You could be leaving a situation. Maybe it's like, okay, well, I got a new job. I got a new house. There's something new that you could be getting, a new contract. And it's like, okay, great. I can move forward now. You could be distancing yourself from somebody that you feel like is deceitful and or is being manipulative. You're also going to be curious but cautious with how you communicate. It's okay, let me go make sure I can truly tell this person the truth without anybody else being around. You also could be trying to walk away from a fire sign that you feel like is manipulative. Maybe they invite you on a trip, or they like to go do things and it helps you self-sabotage, or somehow you feel like you have to get away from the things that you want in order to give them what they want. It's like, oh, I really wanted to go here. It's like, oh, no, let's go here. Let's really go here. But they only want to go there for a certain type of reason. There also could be some type of separation from you, feeling like you have any and everything that you need. So now you're trying to make some type of plans of what's going to happen, or what you're going to have to get rid of, or what you're going to be able to save or hold on to. You may strategically be making plans, or you're around someone. This could be a friend, somebody that you're dating, or it's like somebody's, planning on moving on and they're not telling you. Maybe you're going out with your friends, or there's going to be some type of adventure where you are around your family or you're connected to someone. And then you may realize that there may be some type of instability when it comes to this. Some type of fear or shame or regret. Somebody ends up spiraling in some type of family dynamic. Okay, be careful when it comes to that. All right, Scorpio, decipher where you are and where you want to go. A good talk with a good friend could be important. Again, you being cautious in the next 48 hours and or scared could be important. If this is not you, this could be somebody around you. Make sure you're not moving too fast. You could wake up in the middle of the night, or somebody around you is waking up in the middle of the night. Something about cold sweats or not feeling too good. Something about your B-Day suit, or you being naked and or self-aware. There's a new bae and or somebody that wants to be around you, that finds you handsome and or pretty, even if you're married. There's somebody that's attracted to you. Cancer, somebody could be staring at your body in the next 48 hours because it's like, look up here. My eyes are up here. Somebody could be really enticed by you. What's going on with y'all the next 48 hours? You may not be feeling like yourself. You may not want to be social. Make sure you are not out here trying to cause some type of deception and or scandal. Maybe there's a third party that's out here that you're either hearing about, you're a part of, or if this is not you, maybe there's another Cancer that's out here. And you could be anticipating something or someone else to be a solid investment. And then you realize that they're actually more childish or they don't really have as much to offer as you thought. And this puts you in some type of fear and or deception that you fell into a trap. Okay. What's the gossip in the next 48 hours? Cancer. This could be about a Cancer, a Virgo, a Leo, an Aquarius. Heavy on the Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody has been neglected. Somebody has a third party, but they feel like, okay, well, I'm trying to work on something secretly, or I'm trying to figure out if I can master something. But they're secretly fixated on someone. Because they know that once someone becomes obsessed with a situation or once someone make a decision, that they're able to move forward. Somebody secretly trying to restrict someone based off of a compromise or a solution. What the hell, Cancer? Somebody's been neglecting work. Because they secretly been trying to reconcile with who? This could be a Cancer or a fire sign. There was a new relationship and it started off as an entanglement. Then somebody wanted to go into a new direction and they's like, okay, well, I actually desire some type of stability. It's like somebody started to sleeping with someone and the side chick or the bad person wanted to be in a relationship. They desire a marriage or something that was going to be stable. They're like, okay, well, let's transition this to be something that's committed. And then this Virgo and this Leo was actually sad because they wanted an opportunity to go back to their family. And so now they're anticipating some type of energy or some type of, they're making a decision because maybe somebody's giving them some type of energy that maybe they can move forward and find a direction to balance this out towards a new start and or new love. And then all of a sudden, somebody gives them some type of focus and or somebody persuades them to walk away to see the bigger picture, because there's some type of illusion and fear that if they connect to each other or they work with each other, then some type of action towards their finances is going to balance out and somebody is going to be able to completely have a resource or lose a resource. Okay. There also could be a scandal at your job. Okay, FYI. Somebody was supposed to find guidance and or help someone, but the whole time they were creating a toxic environment. And now they're going to want to make some type of resolution with someone so that way they can have a new direction and breakthrough. But someone else already knows and they're about to get fired. Somebody's about to lose their job. Hopefully nobody was sleeping with like their boss, or they were sleeping with their landlord, or they were sleeping with somebody that was married. I don't know, something like that could be coming out. Okay. When it comes to you making a decision in the next 48 hours, you could be going through some type of cycle. You're deciding to end something that you've been invested in for a while. You're deciding that it's time for a change. That way, long term, you can still have what you want. There also could be a judgment that's made that's causing some type of transition. Somebody's committed to changing where they've been working for a while. Somebody's committed to changing if they've been married for a while. There's something that somebody wants to wrap up because they feel like that they've given too much. They've been holding back too much. They've been cooperating a little too much. And it's causing them to have some type of fear. Okay. There also could be a Capricorn, Aquarius around you that's going to try to seize the moment in the next 48 hours. Or maybe you're going towards them to seize the moment. This person could be focusing on planning something or a financial opportunity. There also could be a payment, or there could be some type of financial seed that's planted. Who am I talking to? Cancer? And then there's two different masculines that's around that they feel like they need to reject. So they low-key may ignore you too, or they may feel like you're just an option and that you want a relationship that's going to be mentally, conflicting as well. But secretly you want to make something work, or you want to see you guys can accomplish something. But you could be friends with someone that they either communicate with, or somehow, some way you may know who they know, or they may know somebody that you know. All right, let's move on. Cancer, next 48 hours. So you could be celebrating yourself and all that you've achieved. You may feel like you have plenty, you have some type of momentum, you have a really good energy. There's some type of sudden news or some type of change, and this makes you feel like, okay, great, I can travel, I can be confident, I can go and just kind of do something for myself. You get some type of message about your skill, about your job, what you've been building, and how something's going to be steady. It's like, okay, great, now I can be responsible. It's like, great, oh, I got this apartment. Great, I got this car. I got this something. And it gets you some type of spunk. And it's like, great, now that I have this job, now that I have this promotion, now that I have this thing, let me see if I can go collaborate or work with someone that's been responsible and or steady behind the scenes. You want to take them on an adventure. You want to go do something that you feel like would be a wish fulfillment. But the only thing that you need for them to do is decide. They may ask you about somebody that you were once attached to, and if this person is codependent on you or not, if this person is inadequate. And you may feel like, okay, well, no, this person has compassion. They do have strengths. And so, they may not be willing to share certain things. But, overall, we have a good relationship. Or this is what they're telling you about their ex or their co-parent. It's like, oh, yeah, this is a bad opportunity. Or I won't, go back to this. But I am trying to be compassionate as, they get some type of resource, or they do something steady for the child, or as we separate, or whatever the case is. Okay, this is going to be the outcome for you reaching out to this person. This person is going to be balanced at this point in time. They're going to make sure that they're making a decision with integrity. They're going to check in with their morals. But I feel like it's going to end up in you getting what you want, and or they getting what they want. But there may be some type of anxiety because they feel like there's something that's unstable, or there's some type of debt, and they're trying to figure out how to surrender to that while still having friendships or people around them. So this is someone that they don't really like to be broke. They don't really like to have fun or do things while they're broke, and they're trying to learn how to do so, basically. All right, Cancer. I'm not bossy, I'm the boss, or that's what someone's going to tell you, or you're going to be able to respect that about someone. You could be running errands for your parents, with your parents, or for someone that's older than you. You definitely could be traveling or moving soon. Somebody around you is a clown, okay? And you're going to be positive when it comes to a situation. Don't entertain this trick. Okay, let it go. There could be an estranged child, sibling, or a family member. Somebody's expecting you to say something. Do not help your abuser, masculine or feminine. This is not the right job, so make sure you continue to look. Somebody could be trying to give you a shut-up ring because they feel like they're loud and guilty, and you're the safest option.